Bar Harbor, Maine is a beautiful town on the New England coast of North America. And today I'm going to take you on my tour to Acadia National Park. We're going to eat a little bit of lobster and even go on a lobster boat. Come along. Today we're in Bar Harbor, Maine. Let's take a look out the balcony. It is early morning as we set anchor outside of Bar Harbor. One of the tender boats has been released and is making its way over to the harbor to set up on shore in preparation of guest arrivals. From the Lido deck on the starboard side, I see more tender boats getting ready to serve as water shuttles. I go down to my favorite morning spot on a princess ship, the International Cafe, and get a specialty coffee. They will put the coffee in to-go cups. However,
no liquids other than bottled water on board our water shuttles. That is for your safety as well.
Guests are not allowed to take these cups off the ship onto the water shuttle. The water shuttles are all lined up and ready. Princess knows that everyone is going to want to get off the ship ASAP for the day in Bar Harbor. Soon after we stepped off the water shuttle, we saw a stack of tourist maps, and I picked one up for the day. We had booked a tour direct with Ollie's Trolleys. I'll link their website in the description. Once we were on shore, we went to the Ollie's Trolleys booth to collect our tickets. Then we explored the town a bit before going back to the meeting area. I like these reusable hard plastic tickets. The booth worker told us to line up at the tree that was changing colors. We handed them to our driver guide and boarded the trolley for our tour. Our trolley makes a stop so that we can get out and wander some of the cliff paths and enjoy views. There's also a restroom stop here, but if that is a priority, go immediately as you get off the trolley and skip these views. The line can be very long. Touring by trolley was much better than being on one of these large motor coaches. Earlier in the tour, my side of the trolley had a good view of the beaver dams and a nice view of the carriage house and the old carriage paths through the park. But for the most part, the best views were on the driver's side of the trolley. Our second stop was at Jordan Pond. We had a chance to take a good walk here, take advantage of a restroom break, and enjoy this marvelous fall day. There is a restaurant at this stop, but we did not go inside. Back on the bus toward our final stop, Cadillac Mountain. There are lots of hiking trails here and plenty of walking paths located within sight of the parking area. We could even see our ship in the distance. We arrived back in town at lunchtime and wanted to try some of that Maine lobster because lobster is the main thing in Maine, and you must try the main thing in Maine. So we headed straight to the West Street Cafe for our lobster lunch. We did not have to wait too long for a table, and we were seated upstairs. The shore dinner special came with clam chowder, a whole lobster, slaw, a side, and blueberry pie. The seaside special was the same, except it had a lobster roll rather than a whole lobster. Two of us at the table had the crab cakes. One got the shore dinner special while the other got the seaside special. All of us enjoyed our food, and I loved the blueberry soda I had with mine. For the afternoon, we had pre-booked a tour on Lulu's lobster boat. They had a booth right by Ollie's Trolleys where we traded our voucher for tickets. Our guide met us for a safety briefing, and she and her plastic lobster guided us to the green and white Lulu's lobster boat. I had chosen the wrong side of the trolley for the view, and I started to think I might have made a mistake again on the boat. But it turned out to be a great spot. We had a good view of everything going on, and the side of the boat that we were on was enclosed at the front rather than open on the side where the captain was. The captain told everyone close to him that they may want to hold their feet up and not put anything on the floor when he retrieved lobster cages because it would get wet and smell like herring. Our boat captain sailed out to his marked buoys and explained how the traps are set. We had success at the very first stop. Our tour guide was extremely informative. She gave everyone a good look at the lobsters, and we were able to see this female with lots of eggs. She will be marked and thrown back into the water so that if she's caught again, the lobster fisherman will know to continue to throw her back even if she's not showing eggs next time she's caught, because she's proven to be a good breeder. The captain explains that all of these lobsters will be released back into the same general area where they were caught, because Lulu's lobster boat is a demonstration boat, not a commercial fishing boat. They're not allowed to keep these lobsters. The guide shows us a banding tool, and several of us get a chance to practice banding a lobster. After the lobster demonstration, we went on search of some native wildlife. We bounced around quite a bit in the choppy waters. The people who were sitting next to the open side of the boat got drenched. We spotted some gulls, sailed near a lighthouse, and saw some lazy seals. Now we're back in the cabin with our bellies full of lobster and our hearts full of Bar Harbor. You know, there are people in Bar Harbor that don't really want cruise ships. At least that's the report of the news, that people are asking to limit the number of tourists that come by cruise ship. I never felt any kind of animosity while we were in port. Everyone was friendly and helpful, courteous to the tourists there in the area. So I hope that they don't ban cruise ships from this harbor and that you get a chance to take a tour in Bar Harbor from a cruise ship. Bar Harbor is one of those places that we saw by cruise, but I would love to go back and stay a few days. The little bit of time we had in port only whetted my appetite. I hope to get to come back here someday. This is Shirley with Shirley's Journeys, and I hope all of your journeys are pleasant ones.